parameters and laws concerning to it. I would like to bring forward some of the basic requisites or cost of several things required for hatchery construction. The very first one is broodstock pond construction, which costs around 50,000 Indian rupees. Second is the hatchery shed, which is around 2,50,000. Third, larval rearing tank, 1 lakh. And among that, drainage system with PVC pipes, electrical installation, air blowers, aeration pipe network system, generator, water pump, etc. Which all sum totals to be around 8,50,000. And the estimated gross income is 10 lakh only. And the net income 1,77,500 only. That means the farmer needs multiple years to recover from that investment in order to make the profit out of it. I think India is well blessed with talented fishermen, but the hands of them is tied with the chain of poverty. Unfortunately, our farmers are the poorest among all the professions. It is very much transparent that they are not much well educated about the government policies and fundraising to establish their venture. They cannot afford 8,50,000 in making the hatchery in one go. Well, this is what all the problems I have mentioned. Let me propose some of the solutions for the issue which I think will solve the problem. It is very clear that freshwater prawn culture in Jharkhand has not yet been monopolized by the enterprises. We need to bring forward some easy financing agency which shall run by the government and any institution like us will have expertise in sectors only. I mean to say that if we are focusing on the production of freshwater prawn in Jharkhand, that the particular agency must have excellence in that technique. Now this agency shall have the obligation to educate the farmers and motivate them to adopt the farming of freshwater prawn. The agency will fully support the farmers in getting them well supplied with basic requirements and necessities for bridging the gap between supply and demand.
Time out.
Only one paragraph.
Okay. Please continue.
This was one of the problem and a small solution which I have proposed from my side. I think it shall be one that must be focused well because the only other parameters only come forward when the farmer is willing to do the farming. Thank you.
Okay. Extra 30 seconds were taken for this speech.
Okay, he has spoken, Uttamara has spoken on the mostly what I come to know is the affordability. First thing is the marketing, issues of the marketing of the Rosenberg in Jharkhand, as well as second thing is the affordability. Affordability, the technology is not simply affordable to the small scale farmers. No. So first thing about regarding the market, how to increase the marketing of this species, anyone, any participant?
Sambhavi is present.
The first
Yeah.
ask the question to the we need to ask the question to the
Is the question asked? Okay, somebody go.
Sir, first of all, you are supposed to generate an awareness about the profit and the input. Like, if the farmer will be having a proper knowledge of the input and output, then they will be more aware of these factors and they can start their own business or they can start from farming.
Input and output.
Yes, sir.
So we know input and output, they have clear idea about what we require. Anyone again on the marketing line, how to improve the marketing of this species in this in the state like that? Good.
Please be loud.
By creating awareness about the nutritional value.
Creating the nutritional value. Okay, any now marketing section, Dr. Gaba may say something. How to increase the means? How can we?
Uttam, I want to ask one question. You spoke about the capital establishment. It costs 8 lakhs, right? And the income is around 10 lakhs.
Sir,
But-
per year income.
Yeah,
Per year.
per year. Yeah. But you didn't spoke about the cost of operation.
Yes, sir. Cost of operation is not mentioned. Yes, sir. One miscellaneous expenditure
No.
No.
means there are some labors also. So it used to be around something 8,50,000 total.
So 50,000 is the cost of that is very cheap, I guess.
So, but the problem is that our farmers are very poor, they cannot afford that much also.
Then, okay, then what can be done then?
They have that talent to do it, but funding is the major problem.
This means NFDP is giving fund now. For everything NFDP is giving fund. They are giving 40 and 60 like that. Then do you mean we can get even more support kind of this 40% is even very high for the poor farmers. Maybe agree?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, 40% maybe even for the state like Jharkhand, 40% is very high. Then, okay. Anyone want to say anything on this line? For the poor farmers, how to increase the awareness and affordability? Anyone?
Sir,
Ah.
sir, it's not about that how much funds we are getting, but we need to see if the fund is regulating properly. Like in Ecuador, in our country, what happens is we just ignore the farmers who are actually the main primary thing, and we are focused on the feed companies and the freezing technology companies. But in Ecuador, what happens is everyone is united. The farmers are equally important, like the feed companies and those who are regulating the feed companies, and also the cold chain systems which are there. But in our company, in our India, everything is not united. So that's why farmers are ignored and they are not able to get that much profit as compared to the other sectors which are involved in the fisheries department, such as the feed and the
Means you want to say that we means there should be a some group like we are maintaining self-help group in which there are members. Someone is doing farming, someone is doing processing, someone is in marketing, involved in marketing. So that kind of approach can be, yeah, that is a very good thing. Actually, it means we have to see where our money is going. If farmers or poor farmers or to means big companies. So for that we can means on this line what we can do means
should be unified.
means there should be a group where the farmers is producing. Some are producers, some are processors, some are means marketing is involved in marketing.
Tom, I want to ask one question. Are there only financial constraints or other constraints? You are talking about mainly emphasizing on the only financial constraints point of view. There are other constraints which are apart from the financial. Right?
So there are other constraints like disease outbreak also.
Disease
Or
or
mortality.
Next discussion का part है.
Sir, we have to focus on only one topic. That is
इसका टाइटल एक है. वैसे disease जैसे जिसको जो
What is the biggest challenge in prawn culture in Jharkhand?
Sir, seed availability is the biggest challenge in farming.
Seed level.
okay.
See,
Seed.
Sir, one more thing I want.
Yeah.
Whenever seed is available particularly in Andhra, okay, there are some hatcheries, but you can see the global Indian scenario. Now in Surat, Gujarat, Haryana, Punjab and all, they are culturing Binani in Indian Southern water. So if seeds are available in Bengal or in other nearby states, I don't think that seed availability of seed can be a major constraint. If 1,000 kilometers they can send seed, obviously it is only 400 kilometers, 300 kilometers. And seeds are coming by truck. IMC seeds are regularly coming from the world. So they can send prawn seeds also. That is not a major issue.
Okay.
So, one more thing I want.
Yeah. And
Sir, like government is producing lot of schemes with regard to fisheries, but still these farmers are not getting the benefit because there are many agents, brokers in between who means, they interrupt the process of getting the advantage of that particular scheme. So we lack one online portal or digitization of the system in order to like everybody is using Android phones and smartphones today. Even the small farmer, he knows how to use their smartphone. So we can make the interface very easy in regard so that they can directly get the benefit of this government scheme.
government. Okay, that is fine, and this, on this line, actually, we are seeing so many apps are coming, huh? So somehow, this
Only
government
will be
could
dedicated to one sector.
dedicated for this fisheries.
Microfish, yes. Only
Okay.
microfish.
Okay, that's also good. Okay. Okay, so thank you, Uttam. और किसी को? Okay, so that's fine for the marketing section. So for the I have to go for the next contestant. Okay. So Payoja Mohanty, the next.